Hey, how you doing? It's DecepySwag. In today's vid, we're going to be talking about what we could possibly see at the Game Awards. But before we get into that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to tap the bell icon. And with all that out of the way, let's get to it. So, like I just said, today we're going to be talking about the Game Awards hosted by Geoff Keighley, set for December 12th, which is actually a few days away from the time of me recording this. Of course, there will be plenty of gaming companies and devs there to promote things as well as movie trailers. However, what we care about are the fighting games. First up, we're going to be looking at everyone's favorite underdog, SNK, and what they could possibly have planned. And first up on that list is regarding the King of Fighters series. Recently, SNK released a video part of their 30th anniversary celebrations, showcasing all of the mainline KOF titles in this cool montage, going from the very first King of Fighters title, 94, all the way to current day 15. Now, at face value, it's like, okay, cool, neat video, but what's the big deal about it? The number one thing folks have been asking for regarding the anniversary campaign is a KOF collection, and with all the fixings, mind you, rollback netcode, lobbies, replay system, etc, etc. Essentially what SNK and Code Mystics did for the SVC Chaos port. Do that with the collection, or if you need a better comparison, what Capcom has been doing with their fighting game collections lately. So include KOF 11, Maximum Impact games, Battle Coliseum, and whatever other KOF titles people may be asking for. Truth be told, I was expecting them to reveal Vice and Mature at the Game Awards, but they did it earlier than I thought, so as far as KOF-centric things go, the only thing I could see them doing, if anything for KOF, is announcing that collection. Again, my tinfoil hat theory is that Vice and Mature aren't the last characters for 15, but something like that of an announcement would be saved for SWC, aka SNK World Championship. But that's all I have to say about KOF, and we're moving on now to the next potential news from SNK regarding Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Now, this one is interesting because there's a lot to consider, multiple ways they could go about this stuff. First of all, let's get this out the way. Obviously, SNK is going to show something for COW. FYI, I'm going to be calling it COW from time to time because, truthfully, it's just a tongue twister saying the whole name over and over again, so get used to that. But for COW, we know they're going to show something. What exactly isn't easy to tell. They could possibly show a trailer, a big one, on the game itself as far as the story goes, and within that we'll see glimpses of characters we haven't seen yet. Then sometime after, SNK would release their individual trailers. So imagine we're getting more info on the story, because again, we still don't know hardly anything, and we see a character here, two characters there, so on and so forth. Then the following week they start dropping trailers, because again, the game come out in April and we're slowly getting closer to that time. Or they could hit us with the double whammy, right? And drop two character trailers for the base roster. For that, I could see one of them being Gato. Lots of folks have been waiting to see him. It feels like SNK kind of been dancing around him for a bit. Maybe to build up excitement, I'm not sure. Maybe in his trailer he'll be blind like a lot of folks are hoping. For no real reason at all, I think they would show Blue Mary as a second trailer. Just simply because she's popular, I'm gonna be honest. Freeman, I love you, he's one of my favorite characters, but sadly, we gotta be honest, he's not a top priority character to show or to even put base roster, truth be told. And as far as Kane goes, he would be the last one to show. So they probably would show a trailer for a returning character like Gato and a new character trailer for someone like Mary. Again, who knows, my predictions have been like 0 for 10, so it's anyone's guess. Let me know down below what y'all are thinking, I'll try to get to you. Now let's take a walk over to our neighbors at Bandai Namco, aka Tekken 8, and see what they could possibly show for us at the Game Awards. Now, of course, I am an SNK-centric channel, but first and foremost, I am a fighting game fan first. So with that being said, we're going to look at some other games. Well, with Tekken, they also just released some big info. Tekken World Tour just concluded with Rangchu winning with Kuma, shout out to him, and they released a trailer for Season 2 along with a winter update. From it, we can see they've improved photo mode, allowing for more detailed changes like sweat, dirt, rain effects, along with more facial expressions and hand articulation. You'll also be able to search player names, which to some sounds simple, but man, that was mad annoying when I was playing and wanted to add my friends. Thank God for this. There's also the news of new moves for every character in the roster, as well as a major balance update. So for my Tekken folks out there, I'll let y'all worry about that balance stuff. However, what I'm most interested in is the last bit of a tease they put, and it's about the final character of Season 1 being revealed at the Game Awards. Like I said, I'm not personally a hardcore Tekken person, but I do know folks who are, and by extension, I tend to see character wish lists from folks in that community. Anna, Armor King, Marduk, Lei Wulong, you get the idea. Yet, there's a specific guest character that folks have been wanting and wishing for a very long time, and it's the one and only Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII. Who knows, this year's Game Awards we could actually see Tifa become a guest character in Tekken. Now, how likely that is, I have no idea, but hey, I like swinging for the fences, so I'm sending my energy like Goku to all of you Tifa fans out there. Hoping for the best. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what Capcom could show for Street Fighter, and I'm being genuine. Like, at first I thought, hey, maybe we'd see something from Mai, maybe a teaser at the Game Awards, you know? Big event, big deal character, crossover with SNK, character comes out around early 2025, so I'm like, alright, cool, adds up. What does Capcom do? Released her teaser a few days before, so that kind of screwed up my whole thought process. I can't even say a winter update because they already announced that a few days ago as well, but that was mostly battle pass stuff. And I can't even say a major balance patch because they just released one, which I wouldn't even technically call it a major one. It was just some changes here and there as far as I'm aware. So yeah, I don't know. It's really up in the air as far as Capcom goes with Street Fighter. They might show some stuff for their other titles like Monster Hunter and whatnot, but for Street Fighter, yeah, nah, no clue. On to the next. For my Guilty Gear Strive folks, things been pretty busy over on that side. Characters got some new moves from the recent-ish balance update, not to mention Queen Dizzy being added, which, by the way, I love her design. Not crazy about her Angel and Reaper look compared to Exert, but overall she looks good. As far as what could be shown at the Game Awards for you all, I'm thinking Arxis will show a teaser for Venom. Dizzy was the first of the 4 DLC characters, followed by Venom slated for 2025 early, Unica for the original character of GG slated for spring 2025, and Lucy from Cyberpunk anime in summer 2025. So safe to assume we'll be getting some Venom action. Last but certainly not least, we got our gang over at the VF community. Big ups to y'all. It seemed like everyone was just dropping news and trailers left and right these past 2 weeks, and Sega was definitely one of them, having dropped a trailer announcing Virtua Fighter 5 REVO. If you don't know, REVO is set to be essentially the last edition of VF 5, well, presumably, and is coming to PC with robot netcode, 60 FPS, 4K support, and apparently balance changes. In my reaction/discussion video, I kept stressing how important this is, not just for the VF community, but for 3D fighters as a whole. For the first time in a long time, there's an option for people besides Tekken in the 3D space that isn't by Bandai. As much as I personally like VF Ultimate Showdown, it being my first time touching VF, I did hate how it was only on console and not available on PC. However, now with REVO, this opens up new possibilities, and having robot netcode is a major plus. I'm thinking come Game Awards, Sega may give an actual date for the release of REVO, and maybe some other goodies. Maybe showcase the new changes, who knows. Either way, just happy VF is coming back into the limelight with REVO, and we got VF 6 down the line. But that wraps up everything I have pertaining to the Game Awards, pretty much all of my predictions, and as always we reached that part of the video where I ask, what are your thoughts? Do you agree with anything I said? Are you expecting something from Street Fighter 6? Maybe an announcement or two from SNK considering COW and KOF? Or are you just looking forward to Virtua Fighter or GG? Comment down below and start a discussion, and I'll try to participate. As always, I'm DecepySwag. Till next time, later.